I'm going to give you the two scriptures that changed my entire life.
Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. Like, you just decided and you said to yourself, you know what? How can I piss off Preach today? I'm going to take the two things he doesn't like and put them together. Scriptures and fucking Steve Harvey. And then, you know what? Let me put a third thing in there that really Preach hates. He hates eggs. Steve Harvey looked like a big egg. Let me give you my two best scriptures. Ugh. You sicken me.
The first scripture, you have not because you ask not. Now listen to me. A lot of the problems I was having, and you may be having just like me, is because what I was asking God for was the wrong stuff. I kept going to him too small.
This might be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Bro, you don't need a Honda Civic.
We're good.
Pray for a Maserati. You have not because you ask not.
You have not been punched in the face yet, but it's coming.
Lord, help me make my rent. Well, don't he always? Don't you always get your rent?
So how'd you end up here?
I just couldn't afford to pay for an apartment at this time, so that's how I became homeless.
Don't you always get your rent? What about if you change that? Suppose you said, Lord, help me make my mortgage.
I was just joking about the Maserati thing. I didn't think.
This motherfucker is actually serious. How about you pray for a castle? How about you pray for a space shuttle?
You have not because you ask not.
Children are dying every day from hunger and sickness. These children are facing death right now. But with your support and just 50 cents a day, we can save them.
You have not because you ask not.
You should have been praying for a buffet for the rest of eternity, little Matumbu. Now starve to death.
Yeah.
God don't give you what you want. He give you what you believe.
You know why people bite though? It's because of the way he says things. Yeah. It sounds smarter than it is. God don't give you what you want. He give you what you believe.
You have a path, but you have to ask yourself, is the path made for you? The shoes on your feet, you fit the shoes, but does the shoe fit you? But instead of saying, I have a problem, you could say to yourself, I have a dream. What's the answer? Jesus. 2 + 2? Jesus. Was the continent west of Europe? Jesus. Because Jesus is everywhere. Everywhere. What is the mass of an atom? Jesus. Guacamole and tacos, Jesus. Because sometimes you're walking in the park with your lover, hand in hand. You have to know and ask yourself, who's holding whose hand? I don't know, but Jesus is his name. God the Father, Mary the Mom, Joseph the cook, but Jesus is his name.
It's this kind of like wishy-washy.
And it makes no sense.
But it sounds phonetically nice. So you're thinking, man, this man is wise. When really, they're just a snake oil salesman.
See, you've been blowing it. If you up your ask, he ups his give. That's his promise. You have not because you ask not. Lord, help me fix my car so I can make it to work. Stop praying over these raggedy cars. Why don't you ask God for a car that don't need fixing? Oh, you think that's too big for him? Is that it? So you don't ask this great God for big stuff because you don't see how you can get it. You're not supposed to see how you can get it. You're just supposed to ask him for it. See, the how-to is none of your business. You keep getting in the way of the blessing because you all up in the how-to part of it. Show me the scripture where he tells you to figure out how to do anything.
I don't think I can finish this video.
Listen, you show me another video like that, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
What do you
understand
mean?
I'm saying? What the fuck is this?
The reason why these videos haven't stopped is because you ask not, nigga.
Can we stop this video? Please?
That's not a big enough wish.
Can we stop the YouTube? Can we stop internet? Can we stop the world? Can we stop the revolution of the earth around the sun? Can we stop the universe? Can we stop time? Is that big enough?
I don't know. Let God find out, nigga.
Second one, you don't have it written down. Everything you're asking God for, it has to be written down.
Where?
Jesus, I've not eaten in 4 or 5 days. I wish for a buffet. Hey, little nigga, have you written it down? Jesus, I don't have arm strength. Peace. That because I didn't write something down, he wouldn't answer my prayers.
And because I didn't ask my shit higher than what it's supposed to be, he would not answer it.
If Jesus really operates in the way Steve claims, then that's a God I don't want to believe it.
Oh.
I just refuse to believe that the mythical figure of Jesus, a man of the cloth, person who needed very little but sandals and a robe to get around town, that he would demand that we ask for the highest and highest of prayers in order to get by through life. I just think it's very, very paradoxical to the kind of ideas that his symbolism meant.
You know, some rich people don't really have degrees. Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, they ain't got a degree between them. But they got more degrees working for them than a thermometer. Education ain't in the Bible. Harvard is not in there.
Whoa! Okay.
Less educated people tend to be far more God-fearing. And that's just a fact. So, of course, it's in his self-interest to tell you that education is not in the Bible. And the other person he named, a lot of other very rich people do have degrees. That's not to say that degrees today aren't less valued than they were before. Dude. But this idea, this hippy-dippy idea that you don't need shit and you could just make it, for some people, it is necessary. Good luck being a doctor without a goddamn degree.
You know what?
Should you be educated? Yes. Whether it comes at a university or your own self-research.
That's one thing.
You should always be educated. You should always be learning and expanding your mind in regards to these kind of things, because the smarter we become, the better informed choices that we can make for the future and our children. I mean, that's it for me with the Steve Harvey shit. I can't listen to him, you know what I mean? And for all you viewers out there who want us to stop playing his videos, we haven't stopped because
you didn't ask. You have not, because you asked not.
Yeah, maybe if you'd have written it down,
maybe we would have done it. So write a comment. You have not, because you didn't subscribe. So subscribe.